Hello and welcome back to this brand new Armory 3D tutorial. Now, I haven't found any tutorial on how to do this. I maybe just didn't look hard enough. But it's really simple, but I've had a ton of questions on how this is done. What I'm going to show you is how to add a bloom in your Armory 3D game. You can do this in the render tab easily by going up here and in Eevee, obviously, and pressing bloom. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch back over to Eevee, disable bloom. And we can go down to our Armory render path. Let's click on it to get the drop down. And now we have a bunch of options that configures what Armory 3D is going to be packaged with, as in the different shadows, sizes, whether it should have shadows or not. And we have something called the post-processing. Now by default this is enabled, but there are tons of things that are disabled by default, except one of them here is called Bloom, because since Armory 3D is an add-on for Blender, there are two different blooms. You couldn't modify Blender here because it's an add-on, so it only adds more tools, it can't take away. So they have to add another bloom button, so that's a render bloom. This is the game engine bloom. Now you have their own properties, such as the radius, which we can augment, the strength, and the threshold. And we also have a ton of things useful down here, like volumetrics and motion blur. Okay, so now that we have enabled that, we can go all the way back and close this tab, close this drop down, and we can play the scene. Just remember to save the blend file before doing that. If not, you won't be able to save to run the game. So as you can see, it's compiling up top. You can look at your, yeah, it's done, and we have our bloom. Now this is a super simple example, and I hope you like it. If you don't like it, then tough, because there's no other option to do this. This is the only way you can add bloom. Thanks for watching.